Welcome back. Now to give us the traffic update within the vicinity of City of Windhoek, I'm joined this morning by Sergeant Ngobiswe Shipanga from the Public Relations and Community Policing section at the City Police. Good morning, Sergeant, and thank you so much for making time to speak to us.
Good morning, Lord. Good morning to the viewers. Pleasure to be here, and once again, thank you for having us.
It's over to you.
All right, I'll start with the western suburbs, whereby we have a couple of intersections that are malfunctioning. Moses Karweb Street and Winnimatikizela Mandela Road. Very, very busy intersection. Is flashing on red. So motorists, you are reminded to use this intersection as a four-way, and let's practice the golden rule there, whereby the first person who gets there should get priority. It's very, very critical so that we avoid accidents. We also have Enyas Putananyemba Street, where it intersects with Hereford Street, Rensbacher Street, as well as Industrial Street. All those intersections are off. So motorists, you are reminded here again, let us use the intersections as four-ways, and let us practice the golden rule there. First come, first go. Evelyn Street still undergoing a facelift, so do look out for that. That is between Haimbwanga Service Station and Sianda Court, and look out as well for the road closure on Lucia Street and Evelyn Street that is also affected by the construction. Let us proceed accordingly, and of course, where possible, let us seek alternative routes. Machichi Street, as well as that is Kingsley Road, still closed. So we call on motorists to look out for this as well and proceed accordingly. Eastern side of the city, happy to report that all traffic lights are in good working condition. We still have Aviation Road and Ours Road still undergoing a facelift there as well. So do look out for slow traffic, especially at peak hours, that is now in the morning, when we are picking up the bundles of joy, as well as in the afternoon when it's knock-off time. It does get slow, and once again, if you know you're not the patient type, do look for alternative routes. So far as road closures are concerned, we have Casino Street, which is still closed in the CBD area. So please, I've seen vehicles emerging from there from time to time, but let us understand that it is still closed. So you are using that road at your own risk. Should anything happen, you shall be held accountable. In so far as accidents are concerned, there is one that has been reported that is on Independence Avenue and Hosea Kutako Drive. No injuries, however, there is an obstruction for the vehicles that are eastbound on Independence Avenue. So to look out for that. And yeah, if you see that there's a sort of a jam pack, it is because of that accident. However, should you come across any, we are always alert and waiting for your call so that we can be able to assist where possible. Moving on to our message of the day, we are concerned about vandalism and the stealing of state infrastructure. I'm speaking here of copper wires. Over the past weekend, we did arrest a suspect through information that we received from the public, who was seen digging and later was found in possession of stolen of copper wires. And what is more concerning is that we have the understanding that this copper wire is being bought by legitimate businesses, that is scrap yards. And that fuels the market, which means there is a demand that is being created by legitimate business. So it becomes a bit of a problem for us because we have to deal with criminals who are being given the platform by business. And moving forward, I think we shall be tying everything together. Even if your business is legitimate and you are found to be buying stolen property, critical to the infrastructure of the state. We will tie you to these matters, and we will ensure that you are prosecuted as well, because you are participating and you are implicit in the crimes of theft and vandalism and so on and so forth. So it's important as legitimate business to stay legitimate. If someone is selling you copper, where did they get it from? And who are they representing? They cannot just be representing themselves. How did they get hold of this copper? So it's important to ask those critical questions before you participate in those transactions. Should you participate in those transactions, I repeat, we will tie you to these crimes and ensure that you are prosecuted and ensure that your business is closed down. So let us ensure that as business we do the right thing. And to you who is about to dig woe unto you, we are onto you, and we are going to make sure that we deal with you as well. So let us do the right thing. Let us not find ourselves implicit in crimes while we did not participate actively. But the mere fact that you are buying, you make yourself a target from law enforcement. With that said, we are still at your service. That's at all times. Should you need assistance, please reach out to us. That is on 061 302 302, alternatively 061 290 2239, or you can text us on 4444. That is all from us this morning.
Well, Sergeant, thank you very much for that comprehensive update this morning.
Thank you a lot, and thank you for having me.
Okay. Now, that was Sergeant Shipanga giving us an update this morning, highlighting that those intersections that you might find where robots are not working, please treat them as a four-way, first come, first serve. Also indicated that on roads going constructions, roadblocks and road closures that you are seeing, please do abide them. There's a specific reason why that is happening, that is to improve the flow of traffic within the vicinity of the city. So should you disobey that and an accident should happen, you might not even be liable, obviously, to receive that is in terms of those insurance claims. Also indicating that the road accident was reported one this morning. So please, if you do find yourself in that vicinity, please do proceed with caution. And also highlighting a note of concern that is vandalism when it comes to state infrastructure, specifically copper. We know what copper is needed for: transfer of water systems, transfer of that is ICT related services. Once these are hindered, it means the city is also not able to function properly. So do the right thing, especially businesses who are buying these copper items. You will be dealt with as the message that is coming from City Police. However, when we get to return, we get to have engagements, and we're talking about World Radio Day. Stay with us. We'll be back after this brief break.